In life, one of the major things that every man has to understand is you cannot manage a woman. There are certain things that if you see in a woman, you must let that woman go. You don't try to manage her when you see these things. Because the more you manage her, the more unhappy you'll be. And the more you end up being unfulfilled, being with that woman, you will always be unhappy. Now, what are those 5 behaviors that if you see in a woman, then you know it's time to let her go? It's time to kick her away from your life. And this, to an extent, also goes for the women too. So if you're a woman who is watching my video, pay attention. The third one is actually the most important. The first one is she doesn't invest in the relationship on you. A girl who doesn't invest in you is not the woman you have to be with. What is the essence of being with a woman who you are investing financially, emotionally, psychologically, mentally? Yet that woman cannot reciprocate those things back to you. It makes no sense. Because for a relationship to work and for both parties to be happy, it has to be a give me, I give you situation. If I'm giving you, you are giving me back. Because for two people to mutually exist in a relationship, there has to be a mutual benefit. Forget everything we know about love. One of the things that will make two individuals to keep loving each other is mutual benefits. The moment the person I'm with stops giving me and also expects me to keep giving them, I won't feel loved. And before you know it, I'll be unhappy. I'll feel neglected. And that is what will make me to leave that person because the mutual benefit has been sidelined. So if you are with a woman who is not investing in you, just know that you can never be happy being with her. You can never feel fulfilled. You will not be proud of yourself. That is the truth. You'll be ashamed of yourself that your fellow men are with women who are investing in them, who are investing in them emotionally, financially, and yet you are with a woman who can't contribute anything meaningful to your life. If that woman you are with finds it difficult to call you, can't buy you anything, she's always complaining that she doesn't have money, she's broke, this and that. No matter how little, a woman should be able to spoil her man. A woman should be able to gift her man. I've been fortunate enough to always be with women who always give me as much as they can in their own capacity. And these things always make me happy because I'm with a woman who I know can always give me. Nothing beats that. Not when you're dating a girl who expects the whole world from you but can't give you anything in return. It makes no sense. You can never be happy. A woman who is not financially, emotionally invested in you is simply wasting your time and you have to let her go. The second behavior is she is never contented and appreciative of the things you give to her. If a woman you are dating is never satisfied, is never contented, is never appreciative of what you give to her, throw her back to the evil forest where she came from, or from the streets, or wherever she came from. Because the major disadvantage of being with a woman who is never satisfied with what you give to her is she will cheat on you. She will cheat on you because in that woman's mind, you are not giving her what she wants. So therefore, she has to go and get a better man that will give her what she wants. So until that girl gets the kind of man who she thinks will give her everything she wants, she will keep jumping from one man to another. So therefore, she cannot stay for long with you. She will still cheat on you. There are some girls who, if you give them 20,000 naira, they will appreciate you as if you gave them the whole world. There are some girls that you will give 100,000 naira. They will do as if you gave them a course. Like personally, I've seen such girls. And one thing about me is when I meet such a girl who belittles my kindness, no matter how little the money I'm giving to you or something I'm giving to you, no matter how little that is, you should at least be appreciative. Do you know what it takes for someone to be kind to you? Do you know what it takes for someone to give you money? Do you know what it takes for someone to be generous to you? And you can't appreciate it because in your mind, you believe that you are the queen of the world. You believe that you deserve the whole world. When you meet such a woman who never appreciates your efforts, no matter how little, stay away from her. Walk away from her. Don't try to say, oh, let me just be managing to be giving her. You cannot manage a woman. Women are the worst things you can ever decide to manage. You cannot manage a woman. You can't even manage a human being. You can't even manage an animal. Talk more of a human being that is unpredictable. At least animals are predictable. But human beings are unpredictable. So why are you trying to manage them? Now, this goes for both your employees and those who are in your life. The only time you can manage someone is when probably there's something tangible you are getting from that person. Then you'd be like, okay, let me just make some compromise and manage that person. But if you're not getting anything from that person, once they start misbehaving, start being ungrateful, unappreciative, uncontent, discontented, unsatisfied with what you are giving to them, kick them away. There are women out there who will appreciate your effort, no matter how little it is. They will praise you to the high heavens. Why there are some girls too that you give that same thing to, they will pour you spit, like how this guy says, gay. They will pour spit on you. They'll be like, you're not doing anything for me. I've literally seen a married man who bought for his wife an iPhone 11. And this woman was so ungrateful, so unappreciative. She was like, why are you buying me iPhone 11? Why can't you buy me iPhone 14? Now, personally, I don't even blame the woman. I blame the foolish husband. You saw all these signs and you still went ahead and married this girl. So I cannot blame her. I'll blame you because you are foolish. Now, I've also seen a situation where a boy bought for his girlfriend an iPhone 7. iPhone 7. This was last year. And the girl was so happy. Even though she was using a nice Android phone. But the guy was like, no, it's not iPhone 7. iPhone X. Yeah, iPhone X. And the girl was happy that she is now using an iPhone. That was her first iPhone. Now, even if it was not her first iPhone, the way this girl was so happy, so throughout that week, she was praising the guy. Mind you, this girl was using an iPhone 11 before. Before the iPhone lost, she now had to start using an Android. Then her boyfriend bought an iPhone X. So she has used a higher iPhone before. But yet, she's still grateful even for that iPhone X. She was so appreciative. So the kind of woman you stay with matters a lot. When you're with a woman who is appreciative, you'll be happy doing for that woman the little you can. And the more she praises you, the more you feel encouraged to do for her. But when you're with a woman who, no matter what you do, she can never appreciate you, you will never be happy with her. So you have to learn to spot a woman who is ungrateful from the onset and kick her away from your life. The third behavior is a woman who always thinks she knows everything. There are some women who believe that they know everything. You can't advise them. You can't tell them what to do. They feel that they are the smartest. This kind of women can never submit to you, and they will constantly challenge your authority and belittle you. These are the kind of women who believe that they know the whole thing in this world, that they don't need your input. Before you even say one, they have said 100. They belittle you. They make you feel less of a man. They think you're not smart enough to lead them. And the funny thing is, this kind of women, they always want to be with a man who they can control. Because when they can control you, simply because you've allowed them to control you and manipulate you, they will have enough time to do whatever they want, while still having the benefits of a boyfriend. You give them money, you give them whatever they want, but they still can't submit to you, respect you, or bow to your authority. which means they have the freedom to run around, do whatever they want. For example, if you meet a girl or you started getting to know this girl newly, and one day she wants something and you don't like it because as a man you always have to be open with your opinions. I tell her, babe, I don't like this thing you're wearing. The guy is like, why are you telling me what to wear? Why do you want to tell me what to wear? What I, what I want to wear is what I want to wear. It's my body. It's time to run away. This kind of woman, you can never be satisfied or happy being with them. The fourth behavior is she shows no interest in your goals or well-being. How can you be with a girl and that girl doesn't show interest in your well-being, in your goals? It makes no sense. It's better that you are single than to be with a woman who doesn't support your dreams, who doesn't care about your health, who is not interested in your life as a whole. She gives no damn about your dreams and goals. She doesn't seek out ways to support you, encourage you, and make you more motivated to achieve those dreams and goals. This woman is not the woman for you. It's time to leave her. The last sign or the last behavior that a girl should show, and it's time to walk away, it's time to leave her for good, is zero accountability. A woman who cannot admit that she's wrong, who cannot own her own mistakes, she never apologizes, she never admits wrongs. A woman who always plays the victim. That is one of the biggest red flags that you can ever find in a woman. Because this kind of women, they believe that they can never be wrong. That means they will blame you for everything that happens in that relationship. The bad, the good, they will blame you. Because inside them, they believe that they can never be wrong. So why are you not with a woman who can't admit that she's wrong? Who can't apologize? What is now the essence of being with her? Because what makes relationship to work and to last is if one partner offends the other, that one will apologize. Not a woman will offend you and still expect you to apologize. You will never be happy in that relationship, my brother. You can never, ever, ever. So avoid such women.